All right, so what's going on, man? Episode 28 of Barz and Shotz, the podcast. We got everybody on the pod today, man. You got myself, Law 700, DJ, Big J, Jarrell, and the great one, Ant.
You.
Did I get it right?
Look at you getting the episode right. That's crazy, man.
I wrote it down before we started podding.
Oh, that's why.
I looked it up.
I take my compliment back, man. Yeah, you were supposed to leave that, Flo.
Nah.
Yeah, I understand the honesty. Honesty is the best policy. You're supposed to leave that, dog.
You know what? You're right about that. Let's pretend I didn't say what I said.
So he didn't write it down.
I didn't.
He wrote something else down. He wrote down the topics. That's what he wrote down.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it.
So what's up, fella? Well, first off, before we start the podcast, man, and this might be who that? Ant? What's that?
No, that was me.
That's you?
My fault. Hold on. Yeah, I'm leaving the studio. My bad. Go ahead.
Before we definitely get the podcast popping, this is pod unrelated, but the big cat lost his mom to the coronavirus, man. The Minnesota Timberwolves center. I just saw that like 30 minutes before we started potting, and so just wanted to send my condolences out there to the universe to him, because I think that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sad and unfortunate. So
a lot of people don't take this shit serious, man.
Yeah,
no bullshit. My heart just dropped because I know another big cat, and I was real close with the family. So like my shit just dropped right now.
Yeah, we're talking about the basketball player, Minnesota Timberwolves center, Carl Anthony Towns. He not from around the way, but he from around the way. Like he from Jersey, right? He close. He close.
Yeah, he from Jersey.
Yeah. So guys, where would you like to start? You want what you want to do? Huh?
Man, we might as well get this battle out the way.
Who battled? Was it the RZA?
Oh God! Yeah. Oh God!
Is that
you feeling good about yourself?
Is that is that the battle we talking about?
That is the battle in question, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where he wanted to start. That's why he asked that way. So where's he going to get started? Might as well get the battles out the way. Which battle? Like he battled. Like it was him.
Plenty of battles. I mean, it happened.
Yeah, you battling the truth now.
Okay, boom. Y'all twisted my arm. Let's talk about RZA versus Premier. Let's do it since y'all want to talk about it.
All right, y'all twisted my arm. To me, I think RZA won, and I mean it's the same reason why anybody else wins. Like these are all legends. I'm not saying that like his music just wasn't better, because everything that he played was dope. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, some of the stuff Preem was playing, we was like, what are you doing? They were like, you got where you was at? We thought, like, Preem thought he was just at a party playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was like, yo, yeah, that's dope and everything, but you just went up against, like fucking Ghostface just did? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. That just,
but, it is. But it is what it is, though. RZA, RZA deserved that. Like, he got it off. And plus, his sound was fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so, he won, and the sound was fucked up, so you got to give it to him. Like, he came to battle. Like, Preem just was chilling, it seemed like.
Yeah. And that just made me, because I be thinking, like, a lot of people, you understand how important a trainer or a coach is, because I remember people would say, man, you don't need a coach. Just go out there and ball. Yeah, you do. Like, sometimes you just need somebody in your corner to be like, yo, that ain't it. Like, don't go there. Like, yo, Preem, I think you down. I think you might need to play this. You know what I'm saying? And
who gonna tell Preem that?
Well, I'm just saying, if he had a trainer that he trusted, like somebody in his, like, you know what I mean?
Man.
Whoever was down there. Because I'm pretty sure they was reading the live feed, you know what I'm saying? It was mixed. Because just like I said to y'all in the text group chat, Primo fans gonna love Primo, and RZA fans gonna love RZA fans. Nobody on IG Live became new Wu fans or new Primo fans. You like what you like.
My thing is, I don't understand why niggas like these two legends, right? Why you can't just like both, man?
Right.
Like, I don't understand that. Like, I like both of them.
Yeah,
bro.
Go ahead.
I actually picked Cream to win, not because I think all his beats are just better, just because I know he's a natural DJ and he still DJs now. I thought he was going to play the shit that he was supposed to play, and he didn't. That's why he failed.
But like my beef with hip hop period is that it's always competitive. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, why can't you like these both artists? Like, why can't you like Ross and 50? Why can't you like Beanie and Kiss? You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, yeah, this, that, and the third. But again, being a creative in your mind in a battle, when you come to battle, you may think it's you. This shit hard. This goes against that. Hip hop won. Hip hop won. I didn't finish watching the battle. I'm not gonna lie, no disrespect. I got bored, so I just clicked off. You get what I'm saying? Niggas was playing a lot of shit I ain't heard before, or I just wasn't in the mood to hear. But hip hop won, and that's what I said before. Like, yo, this is a hip hop battle. This isn't a casual listener or hop hits battle. Like, hip hop won.
Don't do that, Jay.
Don't do what?
Don't do that, Jay. You didn't like the music. Don't say you wasn't in the mood for it, because when Bring the Pain comes on, if you don't feel that, it ain't for you. That puts you in the mood, fam.
I was 6 tracks in. No, I was 6 tracks in.
Bring the Pain was number. But Bring the Pain in was the second. If you weren't,
I stopped watching it after RZA 6-1.
Yeah, but you said you wasn't in the mood. What I'm saying to you is, when he puts the songs on, you go, oh shit, like forget it. Like, you're not in the mood.
I didn't get that feeling.
Right, because
not with I Bring the Pain. That's my shit.
I think it's like that. I don't mean to cut you. I'm talking to Florida. I think it's like that because Jay is not a big fan of either producer. I
know that. So I just
don't. That's what I'm saying. That's why it feels like that. That's why I don't. Yeah, I'm not, shocked by what he said. Like, what he said makes sense because he's not a big fan of either one of them. Like, it's just normal to him.
I would rather him say he just don't.
That shit was crazy.
I would rather him just say he don't like it than just say he's not in the mood, because the song puts you in the mood.
I wasn't in the mood, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't in the mood. Cream. If I had to pick a producer between the two, of course it's Premier. That's what I'm going with.
Why?
You get what I'm saying?
When you admitted that you don't listen, that's what I'm saying. You will admit that you don't listen. Huh?
I didn't say like you don't know his music. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, all right. So then I take that back. I know his music.
Okay.
The selections were, like I said, after the 6th joint, the selections were just like Anthony. Like, all right, cool. But it's like that's why I said hip hop won. I thought Preem was going clean. I was wrong because then I seen a list and I was like, yo, this shit close. I seen the list of the songs.
Why you think he was going creamy though? Like, that's because Rizzo over there.
Because when we was talking, I actually went through everybody's like discography. Yeah. Like I went through all the joints, and that's what I was saying. Like, I mean, he just has some joints. But hey, if y'all say Rizzo won, I'm gonna take that. Not because
he won. Yeah.
Not because Flaw is a fucking honorary 1,010th member of Wu-Tang. Is that I've seen a list because it is a lot of motherfuckers. It was a dope.
Well,
it was a dope battle from the 6th up to the 6th. I was cool, but it was all right. I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Yeah,
man, I saw it. I watched every second of that shit.
Me too. Even the overtime.
Up until Preem long-winded ass. Even after the RZA left, and Preem was still talking because he a talking ass nigga.
Yeah. So for
that's
me,
just how he is.
In the group chat, I said RZA had the opportunity. There's a possibility RZA could lose because what I knew was RZA was just chilling, not even in tune with anything that was going on. And somebody just calls his phone and say, yo, we want you to battle Premier. Okay, I do it. And so in my head, I'm like, RZA don't really know how it's going to go down. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. So
can you believe that bullshit?
He's into film. I mean, but these are the things that he said.
Nah, bro. You believe that bullshit?
How about this? Even if it was like that, I think after he got that call, he saw everybody. He went back and saw how it was done.
I would definitely.
That nigga was.
Even if he didn't, see all the other battles originally. Once he got that call and knew he didn't go in that shit blind though.
Yeah,
I don't think that.
I I would definitely take that than be like, okay, because at the end of the day, when he got on IG, he didn't know what he was doing technically. Like,
Nope.
that's what I'm saying. So he didn't know.
That was the first time he ever went.
Right. That's his first IG live. So I'm factoring that. Like, oh man, this nigga don't even know how to use IG live. How's the sound going to sound? Like Premiere was ready. He had the turntable set up. His camera angle was better. Like his sound was better. So I'm looking at that like, yeah, Preem might get him because RZA don't know what the hell he doing.
RZA was in like some cabin living room, nigga.
We didn't even know where he was at.
We went Afro Samurai in the background, nigga. Like he
listen, that nigga knew what he was doing, bro. He even said it. He was like, I got the eye rig. Do I do the? He knew what he was doing, bro. I don't believe that.
Nah, yo, he didn't know what he was doing because at the end he didn't even know that he had to hook his mic up into the mixer for us to hear him.
Right.
Like somebody else had to tell him that shit, bro.
Listen, bro, there's niggas that I know that do this DJ shit that don't even know what an iRig is. But he had one. He was connected. That nigga knew what he was doing, bro. I'm sorry.
RZA probably has.
Nigga, you working all.
No, go ahead.
Somebody he hired probably know what he was doing. Like,
yeah,
his kids was there.
RZA probably has so many gadgets in his crib. Like that don't mean he know what IG Live or how to do what that is. Because they was telling him don't use the iRig. Like he used it. It's like, yo, don't do that. Like, don't do it. Everybody in their mama was like, don't do it. Only person that thought it was a good idea was him. So he didn't know what he was doing.
Well, that's how me and Iron Mike started. We both started on the iRigs. So you can't say that we didn't know. Like, come on now. But,
Jay, you've been on IG Live mixing. I'm saying this. He's never.
I'm not knocking it.
Huh?
Oh, gotcha. Go ahead.
No,
hey,
well,
you good? What's up?
I'm good. I'm just listening.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to say about the RZA. Let me get my shit off real quick. So, nah, y'all gonna hear this shit. Nah, y'all gonna hear this shit. Nah, y'all done? Y'all done? Let me get my shit off.
Y'all done?
Let me get my shit off. Y'all know.
Hold on. Let me see if I got any more to say before you take a long ass rant.
Get your shit
about
off.
The RZA.
Go ahead.
To me, I think it was. I mean, two legends. The shit was dope to me. They're two of my favorite producers of all time. Hip hop won, even though I think RZA did win the battle. But it was just dope all around. Okay, Flaw, go ahead.
All right, so here's my thing with the.
Let me just get that shit out the way now.
Go ahead.
Here's my thing with the battle.
Victory lap coming.
I agree with you, real. Hip hop won. First off, I was excited that I was actually on the IG Live, and so many of the artists that I like was actually in there, man. Like, I don't know, it did something for me. Like anybody we talked about or didn't talk about was in here, man. Like Griselda, The Lox, like Snoop. They said Jay-Z was under the Rock Nation account. Like Rock Nation Records was in there. They said that's Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Nas was in there. Ghost, Meth, everybody was in there. And I actually said something to Young Guru because Young Guru was hating the son. I saw Swiss say something to him too because RZA did. I would deduct points from RZA because RZA did not produce Brooklyn Zoo. Don't got credit for it, and he played that. So Young Guru was like, nah, check the credits. So Swiss was like, yo, you got to chill, son. But I knew how he felt about Premier. Like, that's his dad's guy. So he's always going to go for Premier. He was just wilding. But RZA came out the gate with Liquid Swords, and everybody in the feed, even Premier, was like, yo, you starting off with that? Like, it's too early. But as he kept going, what it proved to me was there was nothing else RZA had but hot shit. He never stopped. Like, he was all gas, no brakes. He kept playing records. And RZA's catalog, and this is what RZA's catalog did over Premier's to me. It made you remember how good Method Man, Ghost, and Ray was. Because if you got on Twitter after the battle, Method Man was trending number one. And all the tweets was, damn, I forgot how dope Method Man was. Damn, I forgot Method. So, you know what I'm saying? So, Wu-Tang had music that the people that was in the IG Live made you remember where you was at. Like, the Purple Tape is a culture by itself. It's not even an album. It's a moment in time. Like that, how big the Purple Tape was, man. And my point, what I was trying to tell Ant and y'all, what was it, Saturday afternoon, RZA produced 7 different records. They're all Wu-Tang, but they don't sound the same. And that's what he dropped. All of that. It's like, so he dropped 7. He solely produced 7 albums, and no other producer did that. My biggest fear going into it was people would just say, "Oh, that's just Wu," because I know how people feel about Wu. Either you love him or you hate him. But it made people remember. I like the whole Biggie back and forth thing. Oh, you got a Biggie record? I got a Biggie record. You got a Nas record?
Yeah.
I got a Nas record. You got a Jay record? I got a Kanye record. So that part was dope. I thought that was dope. But other than that, I think RZA won. If RZA didn't win, I think hip hop won. And I think that it was one hell of a battle, man. It definitely set the tone for whoever's next.
It was too much positivity.
Right.
You think so?
I'm just glad. I'm just glad that they got two people like that to even do it. Like, it's crazy to even think that somebody that big would want to do that. Like,
yeah.
You're getting critiqued in real time in front of everybody. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, that's tough, man. A lot of people don't realize that.
Well, RZA said he couldn't see the comments.
All these battles from now on, I need the Dream versus Sean Garrett energy.
Right.
Like, fuck all this praise and we was in the tunnel to get fuck that. I came to kill you, nigga.
But they
I
told you.
I don't think it'll be like that.
I do have something to say about the battle that we all
a friendly. You can be friendly and vicious at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
Go ahead.
For me, listening to the battle, if you didn't graduate like 93 to like 96, maybe 90 in high school, you probably wouldn't have got that battle. You know what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't have understood the music. Like, it was a period in time. You feel me? What I'm saying? So
right.
A lot of, our generation, to be honest with y'all, didn't understand it. Like, I didn't really understand the records that Preem was playing. Like, he was supposed to play a lot of other records that he didn't play. So I was kind of turned off from that. I agree with y'all. What y'all said, hip hop won. Because it didn't feel like a battle. It felt like a showcase to me.
Yeah.
Like Jay was saying, them dudes was too friendly with each other. Premier was telling stories he told to the Breakfast Club and Sway in the Morning and every other platform he's been on. He told the same stories. But I get it because people don't know this story. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was a lot of redundancy on his part, and he failed to strike when he could have. I finally understand what you were saying, Flaw, because there's a lot of joints that RZA played that I forgot about. You know what I'm saying? Respect to RZA. But I don't feel like hip hop was the winner. It wasn't a battle.
Yeah.
Man.
And to piggyback off what Ant was saying, I was listening to these are like 50-plus-year-old men telling stories from the past, and RZA kind of like added sugar to one of them. So telling the story about why there are 3 versions of You're All I Need, his version is a lie. The real version, it's a lie. His version, he lied. Listen, these niggas like now.
That's
listen,
we doing that.
Yo, now that they all old, and not beefing, now they want to joke about how they like each other. Like the reason that there is 3 versions to You're All I Need is because Method Man had this hard ass girl song on Tikal. The heads at Def Jam needed a single, so they had Puff. RZA was pissed because he didn't want nobody touching the Wu-Tang music. So they agreed to do it if RZA can go behind him and do another one. So don't give me that, me and Puff collaborate. No, y'all didn't. You only made that 3rd one because you was mad that Puff made the 2nd one. And that's why they made the video to the 3rd one, but the 2nd one was on the radio. But they're not going to say
version,
that. Huh?
Which version won the Grammy?
The Razor Sharp. You know what? Okay. I don't remember. I'm not even going to be 100% because the Razor Sharp one was the video, and the Mary J and the Puff Daddy one only had a radio buzz. So I would think the radio one might have. I don't know. I got to go back to listen. I got to go back to Google it. I don't know. But it was actually a beef. Ghostface and his henchmen did break Mace's jaw. RZA had to pay for it. All of this buddy stuff. He was lying. So yeah, the stories was cool, but if you know, you know.
It feel like a battle, man.
That nigga was on Wu-Tang Forever saying rapping bullshit, trying to turn this shit to R&B. And Puff was on Can't Hold Me Down with like, yo, you niggas ain't got cars like this. Them niggas hated each other, fam. Like, don't.
That is true.
That's a fact. Trying to turn this shit into R&B, rapping bullshit. Who was he talking about? Bad Boy. So
I don't think any of these are going to feel. These aren't really battles.
yeah.
Like I think we need to stop acting like they battle rappers. They're not.
Well, I mean, just like Jay said, the energy. Like if you battle, if they gonna say battle, then you got to bring that battle energy, man. Because say something else then if it ain't battle then.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, say
So I know what
playlist
y'all
off or something.
I know what y'all heading to.
Yeah, I get it.
And I don't think it'll happen. But y'all want that 50 Cent Ja Rule energy. Keep it a buck.
Yeah, the world wants that.
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to
No,
happen.
50's too petty. 50's too petty.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen.
You know why I want it? Do you know why I want it? It's going to be a disrespectful ass battle.
And that's
50
what I want,
is going to be disrespectful as hell. Ja, I'm sorry.
Plus, why do you want to get Ja hot right now?
I did my live for a purpose, for a reason. A reason. Ja not fucking with 50.
Do Ja have 20 joints that he could play?
Ja not fucking with 50, bro.
Ja got 20 hot joints that he could play?
I think he does.
Especially, yeah, he do.
He do.
Especially according to y'all rules with features.
Features, yeah.
Yeah, he does too hard. He does.
Yeah, okay.
He's still going to lose, but he does.
50 he'll be too disrespectful though, like, because 50 will try to like further in his career type shit, like. Plus, this will make Ja hot, and 50 know that. This will make Ja hot again.
Here's why it's a toss up to me. And a few people, you got to learn that a few people don't speak for the world. But I see more people saying, go shorty, didn't age well. People still go crazy over Put It On Me. People saying that 50's biggest records didn't age well, but I have seen nobody say Ja Rule's catalog is trash. Yeah, right. In the club, like, is In the Club still popping? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, you can play that anytime,
I will
bro.
tell you. I will tell you. Put It On Me. Put It On Me. Predominantly black crowds. In the club, predominantly white crowds.
What about Holla Holla?
Nah.
No.
I don't know.
Probably a nostalgic. It'll have to be a nostalgic.
What about every
nostalgic type of party? Every little thing I do, all of it, it'll be nostalgic. You get what I'm saying?
Like a night, like that. Yeah, I got you.
So like our era type party when you throw those joints on, yeah. But you get what I'm saying? It'll just be like one of those, or like if a DJ going live or you mixing, you get what I'm saying? Every little thing that you do, people will be up.
But in the club is in the club. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
Anytime,
I Get Money. I don't know if Ja got anything for I Get Money, like stuff like that.
I Get Money. Yeah,
he might have
I
something.
Get Money.
Money. What?
But that's a good one though. That's a good one though.
I Get Money. You got to name
it,
then,
Jarrell.
Jarrell.
In the club though.
Yeah, he ain't got no.
I don't know. I gotta think. But nothing for in the club though. It gotta be something like Holla Holla, and that ain't in the club.
I see.
He got Mesmerized.
See, here's the whole thing. 50 has records for all crowds that still ever last. You get what I'm saying? Hood, girls, all that. Ja has joints for the ladies. You get what I'm saying? But when it comes to hood shit, it's kind of like,
Yeah, you could take his smashes off his album, but he can also go back to his mixtape days when he was really that nigga. And he smashes Ja catalog.
Y'all better stop acting like Clapback wasn't that shit, dog.
Clapback was nasty. New York.
Scott Storch.
If according to your rules, the features count. New York, features count.
Yeah, features count, bro.
He could probably do Down Ass Bitch, Between Me and You.
Rainy Days.
Living It Up. Yeah, Rainy Days was fire too. I don't know.
That shit, that Wonderful. That's on Wonderful. Him, R. Kelly and Ashanti.
Wait a minute. That list you just spit out, Jarrell.
Yeah.
I think just like how RZA made people remember how dope Wu was, If Ja Rule uses that lineup and 50 comes back with "I smell pussy," is that you, Ja?
That you,
It's gonna remind the people as to why 50 smashed him in the first place. Like,
it's a rap.
If you bring that bubble,
all he gotta do is play "I Get Pussy." And
I smell pussy. What it's like?
Everything changes. Like,
hey, yo, that's right. That ham.
If he,
I think honestly, if they
your life's on the line.
They would tell him like, yo,
you can't play these records, bro.
Oh no, they ain't do it then. Yeah, they shouldn't.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it
if
then.
He can't play what he want to play now.
Right, because it's not a battle.
That's what I'm saying.
Then it wouldn't be a battle.
So Ja called Ja.
And if I'm 50, I'm playing "I Smell Pussy" as the first.
Ooh, it's over.
Yeah, that's gonna kill the whole
I'm letting it off.
She's after my cheddar. Come on.
So
I'm pulling the pin early.
So listen, this nigga Fat Joe called Ja on Swiss Live and everything. He said he with the smoke, but it's for the culture. I mean, meaning he gonna chill and da. Is this an attempt to make himself hot again?
It's not gonna make him hot.
I think it makes all of them.
It'll make them. It'll make them
streams.
They going, of course, it's going to make them sizzle, but it's not going to bring them back like that. You get what I'm saying? You forgot people's attention span is short.
He might got some new shit we don't know about. This be the first time.
It all depends on how dope the new shit is. If the new shit ain't dope, it doesn't matter how hot he is.
I'll say Tidal.
We're gonna get that Sean Garrett treatment.
Tidal, Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Music all put together playlists of the verses that happened. And I was on RZA Instagram, and he posting about something different. And you got fans saying, "Yo, I'm still hyped about the battle." So regardless of how long it lasts, it'll still make you want to play that playlist and just go back and listen to the old stuff. Now, I don't know what it means to them, but I think that it does for a few days, if not a week. Probably not a week, because our attention span is crazy.
I'm going to honestly say the RZA and Premier, they're in a different bracket. Their fan base don't like new shit.
Yeah.
So they're
that's untrue. That's untrue.
Yeah, I'm in their fan base.
That's false.
Their core fans, not Jarrell, you're different. I'm talking the new generation hating niggas that still go back and listen.
Yeah.
That still go back.
Hey, yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Am I still clear?
Yeah, you still clear. Like Ant Live said, he was like me said, it was like it was an era, it was a feeling. So you know what I'm saying? So like, if you wasn't an adult in that era, like many of us can't remember as a child. I'm sorry, speaking for myself, can't remember that much when I was a child of what music, you get what I'm saying, I was listening to as a child. So high school, in the middle school, high school, I remember all of that. You get what I'm saying? I didn't become a DJ until 2001.
Yeah.
So, but I've always listened to Clue tapes. I've always listened to Plex, Ryan G. I've always listened to those tapes. But you know, it is what it is. But
hey, yo,
you know,
before I forget, yo, let me just get this out real quick, yo. Shout out to the great one, because he been DMing Swiss Beats like crazy about the Trackmasters versus Neptune. And God damn it, wasn't they talking about that shit on his live?
Yes, they was.
Fat Joe was talking about how raw the Trackmasters was and shit, bitch. And I feel like the great one has something to do with that, man. So shout out to him, yo.
And just so the people know, the great one is you, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Always been me.
Right.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yes. Always
now,
been me.
I was watching Fat Joe live with Swiss Beats, and Swiss Beats, you look at his face and see he ain't with it. Like, he know the energy not gonna be good. So the energy that Jay and Ant is talking about, Swiss ain't with. That's why me and Jarrell don't think that the 50 Cent Ja Rule battle will happen, because Swiss don't want that.
Nah, it's not. They're gonna have to come with another platform if they ever gonna happen. And I think the way 50 coming about this bread, he has to be able to make some money out of it, yeah.
Yes, a fact. I
but
don't
that
think
shit on Stars.
50 is not into doing free stuff. At least I've never seen it. Like, everything about him has been about the bag, and I ain't mad at that.
Right.
Like, he's not into the whole charity thing. Like, the most vulnerable thing we've seen actually is him and his son making cupcakes or whatever they was doing. Like, that's his hit.
Nah, it was him when he was like 90 pounds and shit.
Oh shit.
Flaw, can you do me a favor, Flaw?
What's that?
Can you clear something up?
What?
On your description on the podcast, brothers, you put 50 pick 6'9" over his son on blood, Flesh and Blood. What was that about?
50 was on, I forgot what he was on, but he said he would pick 6ix9ine over Marquise. He said 6ix9ine is his mom's child. He was joking, but he was like,
him and his son beefing right now.
Yeah, he said he picked 6ix9ine.
Some big beefing.
No, they beefing like something new came up, Jay. Like in the last couple days.
Yeah,
50 is a different kind of human, yo.
50
like
just randomly was just like, he'll take 6ix9ine because he was like, my son home, and they was like Marquise's son. He's like, nah, I take 6ix9ine over Marquise. So
the troll king.
I know
50 ain't stupid.
he don't mean that,
he
man.
raw with it though.
He don't mean that.
He branded himself for that. That's another branding technique. I think that is. I mean, 50 is the troll king for a reason. Like, I wish he bring Pip and Curly back and stop playing.
Nah,
you want Pip and Curly back? Because I thought you said that's why he lost to
Curly
Ross.
when he died.
I need Pip and Curly back for a little surprise episode or something, man. For the shock value.
I actually just played that on the live.
What, Pip and Curly?
You won't believe what Tia told me.
Yo, so what we think about this Teddy Riley BabyFace battle, man? Showcase, because it's not going to be a battle. Showcase.
Okay, so now that we got so now that we understand that it will be on IG Live, and now that we've seen RZA and Premier, we also understand it's going to be a friendly battle. I do think, because like I said, even with Premier and RZA, they both was like, "Oh, you got a Biggie joint, I got a Biggie joint. You got a Nas joint, I got a Nas joint." So it was competitive. I think they'll be at the same level as well. Oh, you produce for Michael Jackson? I produce for Whitney Houston. I think that they'll get.
Yeah,
I think BabyFace can dig way deeper though. Like, way.
Hold on, Ant.
Hold on, Ant.
Teddy got a whole movement.
Listen. Hold on.
Remember the time?
Hold on. Let me say something. Although Teddy Riley did, we know he made his own genre with the New Jack Swing and all that. You know what I'm saying? BabyFace, man, him and L.A. Reid, what they did, man, that counts. All of that counts.
BabyFace is my goal, man.
Counts.
All of that counts, man.
It does,
and that's a lot, man. That is a lot. Like,
when my prerogative come on though, it's gonna get.
I'm saying that's one joint, bro. That is one joint.
That's BabyFace.
Rump shaker.
My prerogative is BabyFace.
Rump shaker, what?
Nah, Rump shaker is Teddy
Riley. Yeah, that's Wreck and Effect. Yeah, that's him and his brother.
So this is what I don't. Listen though, is BabyFace going to just play his joints, or is he going to play joints he wrote? Or
he got to play stuff he wrote.
Like, what is he going to do? Like,
he got to be
stuff he produced.
Yeah, it has to be a produced thing.
They both wrote.
Writer, producer, like writer, producer. So that includes his joint.
My whole thing is, like, if we talk about battles, right? I understand BabyFace is nasty. Like, they both legends. We already, understand that. But when when Teddy Riley is playing like New Jack Swing and Michael Jackson, Remember the Time and shit. Like, I don't want to hear.
Never keep it secret.
I don't want to hear sitting up in my room, nigga. I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear End of the Road.
I don't want to hear no Tony Braxton, man.
Nah,
bro. Like BabyFace, like they did a disclaimer. Ladies, put on your red dress.
Nah, he gonna play
light
TLC
some candles.
He gonna play TLC first album.
Get some wine and bring your dancing shoes.
All that.
So didn't BabyFace write "My by Johnny Gill"? Because it sounded like what he was alluding to.
Yeah, my whole thing is all these is battles.
I don't feel like wearing a fucking velvet robe listening to this battle. Though,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when my prerogative come on, he's not gonna play my.
For y'all. Not for y'all.
Bro, this is what we saying, bro. It's gonna be an up-tempo battle versus ballads, yo.
Jarrell.
Basically.
Like, it almost has to be.
Hey, Jarrell.
What up?
I want to clear something up. My prerogative was written by BabyFace, not Teddy Riley, right?
Nah, Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley.
I gotta Google that.
Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley.
They wrote Every Little Step. They wrote Rock With You, and they wrote Tenderoni.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah, that's the problem. Rock With You, Tenderoni.
Oh no, those is dope. I'm not saying it's not, but they're not.
Listen, Jay, when he's playing, got paid by Johnny Kemp. BabyFace might fucking play When Will I See You?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Teddy got joints, man. Like,
feel me? Like, niggas don't want to hear that when he's playing that, bro. He's got to play
ass shaking, shoulder moving joints. And I'm saying that we going against Tony Braxton, and
So let's let it marinate.
All great music, by the way.
And let's see what happens, because again, it's a lot of shit that we might not know or remember that they wrote.
Now
he gonna play the show though, bro.
Now,
like he gonna play some shit, man.
Not to go back to the RZA and Premier, but I remember having a conversation with Jay. Said this. Jay said, what's that beat he made for Biggie? Jay said that was the best beat out of both catalogs.
Unbelievable.
Wait. You said unbelievable. You said unbelievable was better than RZA. Anything RZA got? You said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, but
I stand on that.
Wait.
I'm on a ledge by myself.
Okay. But that's what Jay said. That's what Jay said. Sorry if I brought that to the podcast. I know if you want to keep that to yourself because you're nuts for that. But that's what Jay said. So when you saying that Teddy, like, we're going to go song. Okay, so Premier did play Unbelievable. And I don't know if it beat Ice Cream because Ice Cream just meant more to the people. I don't know how the people had that. It went Ice Cream versus Unbelievable, if I'm correct. So
I'll give that Unbelievable.
Right. Okay, but that's
close. It's close, but I'd give it to Unbelievable.
But that's
are we?
I'm abstaining.
I was going to put a post up about it. What are we judging? Are we judging impact or are we judging the beat?
That's why they should have had the lyrics, man.
Ice Cream beat is dope, but it's basic. That man, come on.
But it had a better impact, though.
Jay had a bigger impact.
It's a loop, yo. Like, basically saying it's a loop.
And everybody still freestyles off Ice Cream, man. Like, that's what, like, people still freestyle off Ice Cream.
Man, I feel like
you keep saying that, but you have not yet to pull one up.
These battles with producers who don't rap or nothing, yo, they should only beats, yo.
Okay, name me somebody.
That's my question.
Name me somebody that freestyles over
what
Unbelievable.
Are we judging it off of?
I get that, but what I was saying about that was when Teddy Riley goes,
Unbelievable is one of them beats you won't touch, bro. It's Biggie beat, yo. You're not touching Biggie beat, yo.
So when Teddy Riley goes for the juggler, when Teddy Riley goes for the juggler, this is what I was trying to get to. When Teddy Riley goes for the juggler with whatever song you think is whatever song that Teddy Riley has that you think is better than BabyFace whole catalog, that's just one round. He's got to go again. So when Premier dropped Unbelievable, he didn't have much else after that. Like, he went to group home.
He did, but he didn't play it. But he didn't play it.
But he just didn't play the shit.
For his life, he didn't play it. And that's why I was pissed.
And we not talking about Premier. We talk about Teddy Riley.
I know, but is Teddy Riley going to play the records?
Animal, nigga.
So Teddy Riley's going to play. Listen,
yeah, that's what it all comes down.
Right. He did SWV Right There remix, yo, with the fucking Human Nature remix.
Yeah,
yo, ain't nobody say nothing about Blackstreet. No diggity, like he got a lot of shit, man.
He did Guy.
So the uptempo the uptempo of Teddy Riley is going to trump the ballads of BabyFace. Is what we say.
Because you got to think about the arena that we talking about
Saturday night, bro.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like,
so are we saying? So by you saying that, are you saying BabyFace only has ballads?
No.
I'm asking. No. I'm just asking because of what y'all saying. That's all.
Oh, hell no. I'm saying,
but listen, he's Babyface though. Like, that's what he's known for. Like,
that's a strong point. Yeah, that's a strong point.
What are we there? What are we? What's the deciding factor? What are we? You get what I'm saying? What are we?
I'm saying that Teddy has better uptempo records and BabyFace has better ballads.
Jay, the way it works,
and in a battle, we want to hear up-tempo stuff, not ballad.
The way I think it works, and once again, basing this off RZA and Premier. When the song comes on, how did it make you feel?
That nigga won't let this shit die.
I'm not. But that's just because that's just what we're going off of now, like a friendly competitive battle. So we got to look at them and see how they did it. When the song comes on, how did it make you feel? To me, like what Ant was saying, like with the age, yeah, there was people who loved Group Home. There was people who loved that KRS-One record. But it didn't do much because when Ghost came on, it said, God damn, I forgot Ghost was
It's
fire.
different.
Right.
Right.
So
Different when Shay Shay the Ghost come on.
Right.
Like,
right.
it's a completely different thing.
So to Swiss, like I feel like by you saying that, bro, Premier was catering to what Swiss saying about him educating the people too and shit, like doing like playing shit that people didn't know he did and all that kind of stuff that resonated with the public at that time, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but RZA couldn't help it. All he did was produce for Wu. That's what I'm saying. Like RZA didn't have none of the other stuff. He only produced what he produced, and it just happened to be bangers.
And
he
he
can't
even
help
said that too.
Right, he said that after like second joint, like
he even said that. He was like, I haven't produced outside of the Wu that much.
Yeah, because Premier was like, damn, you starting with that? He said, look, I ain't got nothing else. Like I'm all gas.
He had a lot, man. He just didn't play it, man. And after like the 12th joint, I was done.
So Teddy Riley needs to play your joints because I'm not gonna lie, y'all are kind of like 0 for 2 the last battles. Y'all picked T-Pain and he didn't play the joints. He lost.
Right.
Y'all picked Premier. He didn't play his joints. Hip Hop won or he lost. So
I watched Ebro and them, and they got actually T-Pain getting smashed, bro.
Smash? Nah, he wasn't like
that. I don't put any stock in Ebro in them.
Don't listen to Ebro because if you actually
Rosenberg and I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I'm going.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm just putting it out there.
Because
just because y'all know Hot 97 don't mean that y'all know what the fuck.
If you actually watched the comments on the live, Ebro had RZA up 9-0. So we're not going to listen to Ebro. Like Ebro was like RZA. Well, Conway said the same thing. Conway said RZA ain't losing
9-0.
Yeah, it was like 9-0.
Ebro's a big fool, yo.
Ebro, he grew up in that era too, though. So you know,
it's not even that he's old. Like Ebro's a troll. He's a great value Charlemagne. That's what he is.
He's like from Sacramento or some shit, though. You heard me?
What happened, bro?
He's like from Sacramento or some shit, though. That's
shit.
He ain't from out here.
Oh nah. Word.
Yeah, niggas just think he is because he worked for Hot 97. He's from the West Coast.
Oh shit. He gamed then. He like yo, them West Coast niggas different then, yo. Niggas be trying to be like. I swear to God, I tried to listen to Game album again, man. That Born to Rap, man. And once I got to that Nipsey joint, man, I was turned off, man. Like
it's a fire album.
Why? Even on his first joint, the joint he did with Eminem, he's trying to rap like Eminem and shit. Like
that's what he does.
That's what he do. If you follow his career, Game fans aren't shocked. Like we ain't shocked. On the Devil's Advocate,
I'm not shocked.
I listened to him rap like Dr. Dre for an entire album. Like it sounds like, well, not rap like him, but he have his voice.
Yo, 50, the song Let's Ride on, I think, the Devil's Advocate. Yo, I think Scott Storch produced it, yo. He sounds just like 50 Cent on that record, yo.
I told y'all
I swear to God, yo.
His name is the game, and he wants to pay homage to the other artists. That's what he said.
This nigga is whack then, man.
Now look, so Flaw. No.
I can do the same thing then, man.
That is true. If that is true, it's dope.
That's what he said. Gimmick? Yeah, he said that's why he's the game.
True.
Yeah.
Man, listen. I don't think it's dope just because that shit true.
That shit is whack to me, yo. That shit is whack to me. And so your gimmick is doing every nigga style and trying to make a hot song.
Think about it. Think about it.
That shit is whack, yo.
You basically a hood Weird Al Yankee. Get the fuck
out of here.
Think about it.
Get your hood Weird Al.
Hey, yo, that shit was funny as hell, yo.
Think about it.
Weird Al Yankee.
Yo, that was disrespectful.
Yo, think about it though.
That's basically what he's saying though. Like,
yo,
they call that bitch hood Weird Al.
Think about it though. Every feature he adapts to the feature. Like he don't lead a song. Like every feature he like, oh, I got Kendrick on this album, so I'm gonna get on Kendrick shit. I got Nip on the album, so I'm gonna uplift the community. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like that's what he does.
He even got a song with Tyler the Creator, and he sound like him.
Yo, so my thing is why do
like Tyler?
Why do we respect that though? We as the public, not us as
because he can rap,
but we as the public. Why do we accept that?
Because he got a good ear and he know how to make songs and good albums.
He can rap.
So it don't matter what he raps about. Yeah. Like you don't know no Game Verzuz, do you?
So yeah, I do. Yeah.
I don't know no Game Verzuz.
Yeah, Hated to Love It. I think Hated to Love It, I know.
Yeah, that's because the song was dope and you heard it 1,000 times.
How We Do, maybe.
You don't like that shit because of him.
I mean,
yeah, tell Lloyd Banks.
I like no Game songs because of Game.
That part make me cringe though. Tell Lloyd Banks, like, come
What?
on, fam. You ain't telling Lloyd Banks nothing. I hate that.
Oh, not
Yeah,
like
ever.
rap and shit. No,
That part
no,
makes me
like ever.
cringe.
No, two different type of MCs.
Hey, Jay, me and Ant came up with the idea of Little Kim versus Missy.
Hey, yo, listen, right? I appreciate you saying that shit, yo, because you know, I be mad when niggas don't be paying the great one homage and shit.
I still don't think that's a good matchup, though.
The great one has influenced the world.
But
So
Jay and Iron Mike went through it, so I want to know what Jay thinks.
Who won?
Tell us about the experience. Like, did you think it was a dope matchup from the rip? Did you change your mind while y'all was battling? Tell me how it went.
At first, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I didn't want to do it. Reason being is I know Iron Mike, and I told him this. I said, "Bro, I know you. Nigga taught me how to DJ. Like that's why I was calling you Mr. Miyagi. Like he taught me how to DJ. So it's like I know how he's going to prepare. I know what he's going to do, and I know how he was going how he was going to approach it. Mike, know like he played some Little Kim joints. I completely forgot about. But then, as I'm preparing and going through all the Missy joints, it's a lot of shit that Missy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That Missy got.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same sandwich, son. I'm sorry. It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the same sandwich.
It's not. But it's still a matchup that can still happen.
Yeah. If you play the wrong songs, yeah.
Because I know when all this shit is over, we're gonna do it again. But we're going to do it from the same studio, so we can have the rigs connected. And we're going to do it on Facebook, probably.
That's how Verzuz should be. Why they fuck? Like I don't understand, man. I get it.
We're all in the house though. Yeah. With coronavirus.
Yeah.
Now,
and if I got that much money, I ain't leaving my house.
My nigga, come on, man. It's Teddy Riley and fucking BabyFace. Niggas is in $1 million studios. Them shit is huge.
BabyFace got the corona though, son.
He had the corona.
That's crazy.
I'm saying.
All right, put him in the studio A. Put Teddy Riley in studio B. Niggas, like.
I was say I know that's big.
You heard the great one? Say that shit again. Put him where?
Put one in studio A and one studio B. Like
they got it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like this shit is a movie. Like
say, but
I get it. That corona is real though. I feel you, bro. That corona is real.
So Jay.
Yeah.
After the battle, like I said, you thought it wasn't a good matchup, but you thought it was. And also, you're still on your ledge with no features, but I was listening and you played some features. So
yeah, because we agreed. We agreed that features are allowed.
You gotta play the features.
You gotta play features.
Yeah, you gotta play features. We know that. We were just trying to get you to understand that. You gotta play the features.
No, with them, you gotta play features.
Okay.
With anybody, you gotta play features.
Hey, Jay, let me ask you something, bro. AJ, let me ask you something real quick, random. Yo, Flavor in Your Ear by Craig Mack. Yo, which version do you play, if you play it at all?
The remix.
Okay, that's features. Features,
this
right?
Is a party.
Features.
We talk about a party versus
Period. You're not playing that. You're not playing the regular version ever, yo.
What do people know? My job is to get people dancing. My job is to get people to ooh factor.
When you play Biggie beginning verse on that shit, niggas is just gonna get up and start.
But if I was to do a Biggie battle, I wouldn't play that.
Why not?
You gotta play that. You gotta play that.
He has other shit that
oh my god, yo,
going to lose the battle.
Wait a minute, yo, you crazy,
he has other solo shit that he doesn't have to.
Hold up, but
play it anyway.
Wouldn't play that.
I get more button ashtrays. Come on, Jay. I get more button ashtrays.
You gotta play that. Not only do you have to play it, not only do you have to play it, it's like in the bottom 5.
Right. Like, okay, I wouldn't play Can't You See intro probably. Even though you could play that, I probably wouldn't play that. You feel me?
Why?
Because the R&B track. If you in a battle, like,
but you wouldn't play that before the if you played that over the Flavor in Your Ear remix, then I think you're wrong there.
Right. If you play Can't You See over Flavor in Your Ear,
yeah, like you got to play.
If you're gonna play Flavor in Your Ear, you gotta play both.
Nah, I wouldn't play Total in a battle. I wouldn't play the Total joint at all.
But you're not playing it for Total then. It's a Biggie battle. It's not a Total battle. You're not playing.
You're right, but I wouldn't play his verse on that at all because it's a battle. Like
I think Ant's talking about the tempo of the song, like that might bring down the energy,
the vibe of the song, the flow of the song.
Now we're talking tempo now. Like this is what I mean.
This is what we were saying about the Teddy Riley battle. The tempo, bro.
We need a layout. We need a layout. To me,
you don't want niggas to go to sleep, bro.
To me, if you're gonna play Can't You See, you got like play that first.
Who are we having him go against?
Biggie?
It had to be like Tupac.
Right, because the only artist we want to see battle Jay-Z is Nas, and Nas Jay-Z. Like they're like
it's not even a good
Biggie. No, what? Man. Don't do that because you said it wasn't. Don't do that. They got 20 records.
I'm saying is,
they got 20 records.
What I'm saying is, and people about to be mad when I say this, is Tupac not even in my top 5, yo.
Oh, you talking about Tupac?
He ain't in mine either. Fuck him, he ain't in my top 10.
So why would you put him against Biggie? I get the whole history and all that, but you can't really do that. And like Biggie will out-rap Pac any day of the week. Like,
so which Pac are we talking about?
Don't matter which Pac you're talking about.
I don't give a fuck.
It don't matter, bro. All eyes on me. Pac and Lip Pac. This digital underground Pac. Bitch, it don't matter.
Yeah.
So who would Biggie battle then?
It'll have to be Pac. He got records. I'm just saying that he wouldn't be in my top 10 personally, but. If you talk about battling songs, like
Jay-Z.
Pac is a good person that he could battle.
Nah.
Jay got way too much material for Biggie.
Plus Jay done pulled a lot of.
Jay got two albums and features, son.
He took the material, so
yeah. But
all right, so if you put it like this, Biggie and Jay-Z up until Big passed away.
Nah,
no,
that's not even.
That's not fair to Jay.
That ain't fair to Jay,
because he was on some Junior Mafia shit, having Junior Mafia under the wing around that time when Jay was coming up. Like,
that's like one album against two and a half.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I think we beating like a dead horse. No pun intended.
We are.
Pac and Biggie can't do this battle. They don't have the catalog for it. Pac music is just
Biggie
different.
don't have the catalog for it.
Biggie don't have the catalog, right?
They didn't make enough music. They didn't make enough music.
I bet you I could play 20 Biggie tracks though.
And there's
like
20.
We're not talking about
right, but there's 20 Pac songs
20?
too.
Okay,
but they're not.
You could.
Pac has 20 records too, probably, but I don't think that it's probably there for like a battle type of vibe because Biggie did a lot of party joints and Pac did a lot of positive, keep your head up type records. Like I don't think they got
Mama.
Yeah, like if Pac, when Pac plays Dear Mama,
California Love.
Yeah, but we need 18 more, Jay. Jay, we need 18 more. Jay, you just named 2. You can't name 2 and think that's a battle.
But Biggie ain't do just all pop party joints.
I know, but we need 20 joints to hit.
We talking about his hits, though.
But when we talk about like them bad boy hits against Dear Mama, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I want to do that. Like, it ain't no...
That's what I'm saying.
Up. Like,
Pac has a dope...
Dear Mama, sky's the limit.
No, fam.
Okay.
No.
Sky's the limit.
But
if
you big,
missing you. Right.
I got that shit though.
Who wants to hear that in the battle though, man? Niggas ain't trying to think about these dead movies.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
Jay,
I don't know,
Jay,
man.
do we have to tell you don't play Dear Mama in the battle? That like, why do we got to tell you that?
You shouldn't be playing that.
It depends what song is coming up. Again.
No.
From the creator.
I don't see in no. Yo, first of all,
you're talking from a fan's perspective. I'm talking from a approach of the artist. Depending on what that person has coming up. Depending on what that person, I'm gonna throw this out there. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw this out there. So what am I gonna come? I get what y'all saying. From a fan's perspective, we don't want to hear Dear Mama. But you guys are contradicting yourselves if you guys are talking impact in songs, or is it the beat? Is it the impact? Is it the vibe?
Yo, not to cut you off. I feel what you're saying, though, because in the T-Pain Lil Jon battle, T-Pain played an EDM joint, you know what I'm saying? And took it all the way left when they was crunk.
The momentum.
And then And then Lil Jon played the joint with him and Pitbull and shit. And I mean, it was different. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, though, Jay. I get it.
I
different vibes.
And
different vibes.
And to go back and listen, I was in the comments. Go back to the RZA Premier beat battle, right? At the end of the battle, like song 29, because they went 30, RZA played "The World Won't Get No Better," and I promise you, I'm not joking. There was people in the comments getting emotional. RZA's last song was the song he produced for Kanye and Jay-Z, where Jay-Z and Kanye was talking about their kids, and people was like, they was feeling it, but it came at the end when the battle was really over. He couldn't have played that at track 10.
That was after the battle.
Right.
Yeah, you got to play that in the end. Yeah,
and that was a dope song.
So Dear Mama would have came at the end in that battle. So Dear Mama would come probably towards the end.
Yeah, like you don't play that. You play that.
Keep your head up. Know what I mean?
Right. Keep your head up in Dear Mama's track 19 to 20. You can't have them early.
What? All right.
You might keep your head up out there like 15 or something though. You know what I'm saying? Just to remind people.
If he feels like that's his best work and that's his best impactful song.
First of all, this is crazy because we talking about niggas that's dead.
It ain't happening.
You know what
I'm just saying if somebody else played their records.
But niggas be scared though, man. I ain't gonna go on the air and say how niggas be scared.
So then that's different. That Jarrell, what you just said.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
If y'all put me and West Will against each other and said, Jay, you got Biggie, West Will, you got Pop, then of course we're gonna come out swinging. But if it's coming from them, this is what I feel. Not me speaking as Big or Pop. This is what I feel is a good song.
Pop gonna hit him up from the rip, bitch.
I think
first song out the gate.
Remember I told you I pulled a pin early. I play that shit
right.
First song. Welcome.
He playing hit him up from the rip, bitch.
Taking it back to the Missy and Lil Kim battle. Iron Mike did that. He played again, fucking Iron Mike being Iron Mike. He played the version where Lil Kim dissed Pop on I forgot what song it was. But he played that version. He played the verse twice.
That nobody heard.
You get what I'm saying? And nobody heard it. But they cut it. Like it was what was the song? I forgot the song. But she said something about da 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 da. You should have kept your head up, or something like that. Like she did. It was a wordplay type joint. But I'm pretty sure, like in the studio, they was like, nah. So basically, it was like her confirming that they knew about the shooting at
Quad Studio.
Or was it Quad?
Yeah. So I'm mad I missed that battle. The live kept messing up, man.
The live only let me and one more person.
Which one? Which battle?
Jay and Mike.
The live,
it kept messing up.
The live only let me and a young lady named Chaz in. We was the only two that was allowed in.
Somebody rig was fucked up.
Nah, Jay.
But at first, Jay, it was like 20, son. Like we all got kicked off.
Right.
I was
supposed to represent.
And then
that's why, after I kept trying to get back on, it kept kicking me off.
Right. So when I got on, the screen was green, and I just kept fighting, and then I got on. And it wouldn't let other people on.
That's why I like Facebook better.
I want to say shout out to Lil Jon though.
Why?
It's because I forgot, man, how dope he was, yo. Like I had to go make a little playlist for work for him, yo. Like I ain't even gonna lie.
So we might be beating another dead. We might be beating another dead horse, but Diddy was just on Instagram yesterday saying that people have to team up. Like he's not battling JD 1-on-1. He thinks his catalog will smoke anybody. Now y'all had Diddy winning against JD, but what do you think now of Diddy versus everybody? Because that's basically what he said. He said He said anybody that battles him, has to. He said y'all. He just said y'all got to team up.
I don't think it's everybody, obviously. But
because
I think with Diddy, I think he do got a lot of shit and a lot of shit that we forgot about, and I don't think he's the type of person that will chill. And I think he'll go in that shit trying to win.
He's not trying to do it for the culture. He'll say that shit, but he's trying to really smoke niggas. Like he ain't trying to play with niggas.
I would say he has a lot of successful artists that we fuck with from that era.
Man, first of all, it ain't gonna be just 20 joints, yo. They had to go like 30. They'll have to go like 30.
Talking about.
And he kind of got a point, man. Like JD might not have enough, man. Like he might smoke JD early. Like,
how many successful artists does JD have?
He got the Brat. He got Escape. He got
Bow Wow.
Dude, Bow Weezy.
He's got Mariah Carey, man. That's his ace.
Dude?
That's his ace. Mariah Carey.
Daquan. Mariah. He worked with Usher.
Yeah.
Usher. Yeah. They both got Usher. Actually.
They both got Usher. They both got Mariah.
And that's the battle.
Yeah.
You play Mariah, I'll play Mariah. You got Usher, I got Usher. You know what I'm saying? That's the battle.
Then now he got Biggie.
Chris Cross.
He got Biggie 112.
Yeah, Biggie 112. Space. Lil Kim.
Lil Kim.
Kennedy Kane.
Black Rob.
Y'all might laugh.
G-Dep. Loon.
Y'all might laugh, but if I remember, Bone Crusher was So Deaf. So you can play I Ain't Never Scared. So basically what I'm saying is...
You gotta play that.
Right,
you gotta play that.
I'm saying, just like what y'all just said, there might be some things that we don't know Jay-Z produced or was under So Deaf brand.
All right, but listen, Bone Crusher was a smash though, but I don't think that's killing anything. Like if he go, it depends on if he go first, yo. If he play, if he play that, if JD goes last, if he goes after Diddy, which he won't, that's how he'll beat something, yo.
Yo, you know Diddy can play Hypnotize first.
I hear you. But I think
like he could play it first, bro.
I think Bone Crusher Never Scared is bigger than we think right now. I really think that
it's not bigger than.
Than Hypnotize? Nigga?
I don't think it's bigger than a Bad Boy record, yo.
Is it bigger than Hypnotize?
Never Scared had a moment.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It had a moment.
Hypnotize, bro. Bigger than Hypnotize.
Hypnotize. If he played that,
no.
I hear what y'all saying, but we're only assuming that they would play them songs back to back, depending on what he played Never Scared up against.
It depends on who go first, man. Like first of all, Diddy's going last. If he's not gonna go first, and JD's gonna go first.
And JD got the remix with Kiss and Cam and Busta. If he played that version,
that's cool though, bro. But
yeah, that's cool.
Diddy's gonna go second. So anything JD play, Diddy's gonna smash, yo.
We talk about Diddy in a battle. You bringing up remixes? We move on.
The nigga got an album called The Remix.
Who's gonna team up with JD?
I think Jay-Z.
They got an album called The Remix.
I think JD has an album.
I can't find it nowhere, yo. Can't find it nowhere, yo. It ain't on no streaming services, yo.
I think JD has an album called Remix too. He has Reinvented or something. I Invented the Remix, something like that.
No, that's Puffy.
Yeah, but
we cared about that album like Puffy.
But JD came out with one of his own, right?
He did?
What was on it?
Let me Google it.
In My Bed remix, Funkified remix, With a Party At remix.
Yeah.
So I got a question.
Escape remix.
I got a question, right? Y'all brought up Never Scared remix, right?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, the song, yeah.
I don't know if I want to bring it up. Ain't that fair? Like, can we count that as a JD remix because he did the original?
It's the same beat.
It's the same song, bro.
I think if he had anything to do with writing it or the beat or anything, yeah, I think we should count. But if he didn't, just because it's on his,
that didn't count. Like he produced the album and that song is on the album and he ain't do shit with it.
That goes for Diddy too. So that it gets tricky. Like it's 10.
Time out.
But Diddy, we don't know what the fuck Diddy did. We don't know what he does. Like so.
Wait a minute, because we just saw this. I saw Scott Storch on Joe Budden live, and he said Little John played his Lean Back remix, and all Little John did was add sprinkles on it. So Little John,
he changed the sounds. He changed the sounds and sprinkled it. Yeah,
but that was Scott Storch's song. So is that the same thing that Jay's saying?
Yeah.
So Little John did it.
Yeah, I get it. So this is the thing. So if
I guess it does count.
Listen, let me ask. So what was the song? Quiet Storm. Remember, Diddy did a 112 song off the Quiet Storm beat. It's over now. Can he play that?
Right.
No, Diddy didn't produce that. I don't like.
They came out on Bad Boy. Came out on Bad Boy, bro.
Brother, it came out on Bad Boy, but did he produce it? He can't play that. He
gotta have something that he touched. And it can't just be Bad Boy. And that's
the same thing we saying, though. That's the same thing we saying.
Yeah, it has to be something he touched, at least.
So how do we know that Jermaine Dupri touched Never Scared?
Well, it was on.
I'm saying the remix.
The remix is the same beat, yo. It just got different rappers on it.
Right.
It got Cam and somebody else on it.
But It's Over Now is not a remix. It's Over Now is a whole separate song. from Quiet Storm.
Yeah,
I never scared. It's just it's almost like Welcome to
like a sample.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Right. Like a sample.
The Welcome to Atlanta. So he can't play the remix. No, it's the same fucking song. Same song. He just changed up the artist.
Yeah, but it does get tricky though. I see the confusion about it.
Diddy kind of is right though. Like I don't think JD has enough, especially if they go deep. Like Diddy got a lot of hits, bro.
So
because Diddy's not gonna want to go 20. He's gonna want to go like 30 or 40.
That's what I'm saying, because he got that many. Like he got a lot.
You can't give Diddy 20. Like,
and he's gonna play album cuts too, yo. Like he might play "Satisfy You," like him and Kels and shit. Like
okay, so I got to take that back because it says Bone Crusher featuring Killer Mike and T.I. is produced by Avery Johnson. It's just under So Def label, so we can't even play that.
Yeah, Avery Johnson.
Yeah, so never mind there.
Damn. All right. R.I.P. to JD is over. That was his only shot.
Damn, no, don't say that.
I would say it's over. Like,
it's kind of over though. I'm on.
No. I just don't. No.
It depends. No. It depends on how many songs they play, man. If they play 20 songs, it's over. It's over. It's over, bro.
Nigga, it's over. I just don't like the whole R.I.P. JD part.
If they play 20 songs, R.I.P. If they go any deeper,
I just don't want to include R.I.P. Period. Like,
do you want to battle? Jay, this ain't the time, Jay. You went from taking niggas' heads off to now you don't listen. I didn't mean it that way.
We're not gonna put
this nigga went from taking.
We're not gonna say all.
He did say take niggas.
Yeah, he went to take niggas' heads off, and now you don't want to R.I.P.
But a battle that didn't happen. I don't want to. I just don't want to put R.I.P. behind a nigga name. I would feel some type of way if a nigga was like, R.I.P. Jay, because he lost the Iron Mike.
But that
don't R.I.P.
No.
So how about this? He gonna decapitate JD. He just gonna head up. Like he just gonna do that. Then fuck.
He gonna get him the fuck up out of here.
Nah, but Jay, that's different because we're saying R.I.P. before it happens. If somebody say R.I.P. to Jay, he about to lose. That should motivate you to smoke Iron Mike, and then after that,
just don't put R.I.P. and my name in the same fucking sentence.
I understand.
I'm not even arguing with him.
I kind of feel that.
Yeah,
I'm still breathing, man.
Yeah,
don't take me out.
I want to switch lanes real quick and shout out Governor Murphy and shit for letting go of some of these prisoners and shit who got coronavirus or is at risk to catch the coronavirus and shit. People who got short time, non-violent first time offenders and shit. I mean, people who can't make bail. So I want to shout him out for that and shit, in hopes that Max B was on that list.
Shit.
So he can come home. Shout out Max B, free Max B. Ow. Y'all
wait a minute.
He knows how to slip that shit in there, man.
Wait, hold on though. But you did that because of Max B and not the rest of the niggas that did.
He rocked us to sleep real quick, man. We thought he was going somewhere real positive, right? He rocked us to sleep.
Not the niggas that actually got out though. Fuck them.
He definitely rocked us to sleep.
Though, but I meant to say that though, but it was just too. It was just I had to, bro. It was just it was so seamless to not do that. Like I had to do that. Shout out to Big Val, man. Can't wait to go home.
Now,
I'll fuck with you for that.
Not to take it.
I don't blame you at all.
But I'll be honest, right?
I'll fuck with you for that.
I'll be honest though, right? No, this is songs written. A lot of like JD, his production is really like a lot of R&B. So.
Yeah,
that just might be the issue. Like when you come to a
battle, though. Oh,
Diddy got a lot of rappers on his label, though, bro.
Yo, Diddy got all of.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going. But listen, if we're going production, Diddy can't do all about the Benjamins. There's a lot of stuff Diddy can't do though. Now he does have co-production credit on
Hypnotize. He's going to though, bro. He's going to. This the whole thing though.
Why can't he do that?
All about the Benjamins? Well, because he didn't write it. He didn't.
He's an executive producer.
Well, then that means
work. Okay.
Then Jermaine Dupri.
That goes back to exactly what I was saying, bro.
Jermaine Dupri can do Never Scared then.
Right.
Well, how about this?
Was that his work? Was that his work, or is it just one of his artists?
Bro, B. Dot produced the Benjamins, bro.
B. Dot produced it, but that was still Diddy's work.
No, it wasn't.
Fuck out of here, man. No.
Jay, it's on a Netflix special. It's on a Netflix special.
Exactly. It's on Hip Hop Evolution, yo.
Diddy took him on vacation, but the dude was upstairs bopping the melody and came up with it. Like Diddy didn't do it. Diddy
That's the
might have
Barry
forced.
White sample. Flip.
Yeah, Diddy might
How
have.
about this?
Diddy might have locked him in a room, but that don't mean he get production credit.
How about this? Since we keep talking about rules, so fuck it. What if there's no rules? Who wins?
Diddy.
So what are we talking about?
With rules,
Because you
That's
wanted.
what I'm saying. With rules, Diddy wins. Without rules, he still wins.
Because you wanted to be.
like
he ain't got to play all about the Benjamin.
Because you wanted to be
bro, you can
competitive.
play anything, bro.
That's all. You just wanted to be competitive. That's why you.
Bad Boy
trying to
was
be
a better label than So Def, yo. Not taking nothing away from So Def, but it was the little brother to Bad Boy. Like,
That shit went in a little brother.
I mean, that's just what it is, though. We not gonna do that because So Def made some noise, bro, and we bumped a lot of their music, bro, and made them a lot of pay.
Yeah, JD's
We ain't
still a
gonna do
legend, so but I just don't think. Yeah, he's not against Diddy.
One more. I got one more topic, fellas. We already been on here for like 70 minutes. We didn't even know it. Did y'all see that little Boosie turned down a meeting with Jay-Z? Jay-Z wanted to meet with Boosie about what he had to say about Dwayne Wade and his kid. And Boosie said he ain't apologizing for nothing. Big deal, no deal.
He said what he said.
I know.
Oh, I'm on Boosie's side.
You on Boosie's side?
Why does another man have to talk to me about what I said about?
Yeah, it's like he's trying to stun him or something.
Yeah, like nah.
Yeah, but
that's not how it works.
But then it's Hov though. Like, you know,
I don't care who it is, man.
I understand that. I get that. I totally get that. As a grown ass man, bitch, I don't give a fuck who it is. But
it's the arena that
back
they're
in
in.
his mind, he pondered it a little bit. Like this is Jay-Z, nigga. Like,
Oh no.
It's the arena that they're in. Boosie, you're an artist. I'm an artist. Dwayne Wade's an athlete. You know what I mean? Like what he said was his opinion might have been wrong, or how he felt about it was wrong. But he said what he said.
Listen, is this something that we can't repeat on the podcast, or something I need to Google afterwards?
Yeah. Well, yeah. He talked about
it's Dwayne Wade who they're let transition into a girl.
Yeah,
I see that
transitioning to a girl.
Yeah, I see that.
So
What I'm saying, what he said like offensive to the point where I need to Google it, or
Nah, Boosie
something that he said again.
Nah, Boosie said don't cut his dick off. That's all he said. But nobody said But nobody said that's what Dwayne Wade was doing with his kid. It just Boosie went left. It was like, don't cut his dick off.
That's not how he said it.
Oh, okay.
It's not how he said it.
I get it.
He said some ignorant shit that he had no business saying because that's not what happened.
Yeah.
So why you think Hov coming? I mean, what you
that's
think?
Because they're in the same arena. They're artists. You're artists. We're stars. We're famous.
Who listen to Boosie still? Do anybody still listen to Boosie music?
We're not gonna do that.
Instagram
we're not gonna do that.
I'm being serious, bro. I'm not being.
We're not gonna do that.
I'm just.
Niggas still listen to Boosie. Niggas who still screaming free Boosie like you scream free Mac.
I think
and I'm talking niggas on the East Coast.
This nigga home though.
I think
he is home, but
I think the way it works. I think the way it works is, you know, Dwayne Wade, he can hear everybody what they're saying, right? So you got homies, you got connections. Now I don't know how connected Dwayne Wade is to LeBron, Jay-Z, but we know LeBron and Jay-Z is homies.
Very
so
connected.
It could be on some
Well, you know, they say LeBron and Dwayne Wade's best friend type shit.
Yeah, but Jay-Z, like who knows where Jay-Z fits in that triangle? Like Jay-Z and LeBron might be friends, and LeBron, like, and Jay-Z and D Wade might not have the best relationships, or Dwayne Wade might be working with Roc Nation. We don't know. So when you attack the friend or the business associate, somebody gonna come pull you to the side. Diddy do it all the time. Jay-Z does it all the time. Like, listen, what you said there was kind of rough on the edges. Like, we talked about this before when Styles P dissed Aaliyah. He ain't had nobody to pull him to the side like, yo, fam, you can't do that. But when he did it,
why can't you do it?
They blackballed the locks from the industry.
If that's how that man feels, that's how that man feels.
But Jay-Z would have. But Jay-Z would have.
Why can't this be addressed to me with a phone call other than a meeting? I don't understand the meeting part.
Okay, yeah.
You know, the whole bosses thing.
Niggas is billionaires, bro. Niggas is billionaires.
The whole boss
kiss my ass, man. No.
I get what
niggas is billionaires, though. Niggas with bread think different. Like, that nigga got money, I got money.
Email me.
You know what I think?
Face, man. Like,
you know what I think, though, Jarrell? Listening to Noriega, right? How many loops he had to go through to get Jay on the phone. He had to go through Bleak. Jay-Z might be one of them dudes who want to keep his mystique. I'm not going to call you. You're not going to get my number.
I ain't looking for Jay though.
I know, but that's just how he
I'm not looking
moves.
for Jay. That nigga looking for me.
Yeah, but
that's how he moved, though.
That's how he
Fuck how he
moves.
move. He looking for me.
Yo,
Who are you to check me on what I said?
He's looking for me.
All
though.
I'm saying
man,
is,
he's big homie, man. He's everybody big homie in the game, bro.
now take Boosie out of it. Let's go back to Nori. If Nori would have said something out of pocket and Jay-Z would have requested a meeting, Nori would have accepted it as, all right, the big homie want to talk to me. I fucked up. So it depends on who it is. Boosie is a rebel.
Yeah.
Boosie don't give a fuck. Boosie don't care who is.
Boosie don't give a fuck about Jay-Z.
Right. But if it was somebody who did care about Jay-Z, they would have took that
Nori do,
meeting.
though. But what he said is Nori does, though. So
Right.
Yeah, Nori, he's going to take the call. He's going to take the meeting.
So that's like if y'all check me on some shit, I take it. But if somebody else from another podcast or whatever, Jay, you shouldn't. Fuck you.
But here's the difference is, Jay, that we wanted to check you on something, we got a chat or a phone call would be suffice.
Yeah, we ain't trying to call no meeting with you. Like, yo, come down to the social, bitch. We need to talk, yo. Like,
that's the weird part to me.
Hey, yo, shout out to Nori real quick, yo, for that EP that talks whoever sent in the link, yo. I don't like it. I don't like it, but the first song is dope, yo.
Is Max be on the hood?
No, he's not. Justice League produced the whole thing, I believe, but the first song, Up in the Hood or whatever it's called, yo, that shit is fire, yo.
I got a question.
I'm gonna listen to it tonight.
I got a question. Are you a Nori fan? Do you like Nori?
I used to be a Nori fan, yo. The War Report and seeing his first album is the best joint he ever did, yo. Anything after that is subpar to me.
So he did.
I put N-O-R-E on motherfucking
N-O-R-E and the War Report is his best work, yo. Anything after that, even though he did Grimy and Nothing and all that shit, the reggaeton with all that shit is trash compared to them two albums.
Now, what he did say was, if you're not a Nori fan, it's not for you. He ain't looking for new fans. This is for his fans, which I've been telling y'all from the rip. Sometimes people just make the music they want to make for whoever. I ain't trying to go platinum. I ain't trying to make a hit.
Yeah, I get it.
But that's what he said.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Nothing's wrong with that, and we never said nothing was wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
So if you don't,
but that don't mean I can't say what I want to say.
He's bringing up the Nas argument.
What Nas?
There you go.
No. We had
but when Nas just do an album from him,
I forgot. I actually forgot who it was about. But yes, I think that was the argument. But when Nori said it,
it's always the argument.
But when Nori said
Nas wasn't.
But when
Nori wasn't trying to make a hit.
But Nori just said the same thing. He said, "Listen, I'm close to 40." And I'm making this for my old heads and for my fans. I'm not making this for.
I believe he's already 40 though.
I think not.
He lying.
I think Nori young. I think Nori like 30.
Nori is old as hell. Stop,
man. That nigga lying, yo. I'm about to look his age up right now.
I'm about to Google it.
He's old. He's older than me. He's older than me, nigga. Are you serious?
I'm about to Google it. I'm googling it right now.
Victor Santiago.
Rapper 44. I'm thinking around that age. That's what my guess is.
Or just Bond, yeah.
Rapper Noriega is 43.
He is 43.
He's 43.
43.
He's older than I.
43.
I'm old. I'm older than y'all. Nigga. I know, like that nigga came out before I was. He was younger, older than me.
Okay,
he came out.
But he said that he's not. You know, I mean, he's just making music for his fans. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there. I listened to it. Oh, Omega.
Say that. So say that then.
Say what?
Say that then. Don't just drop an album. And like you can't just drop an album and, you know, do album things, but then, you know what I mean? Like, Nori can say this is for my fans.
Saying. Yeah, like he's saying that. He's saying that now. Yeah, like he's saying that now. This is for my fans, and you drop it. Don't drop an album that shit don't be good, and then be like, well, I just threw that out there. That ain't how it works.
Well, that's me.
We all know Nori's focus is the podcast. Nori is one of those artists that's just going to do what Nori does. You get what I'm saying? I can rap. I'm going to do this.
Jay.
Yes.
Nas said that. If you don't listen to his interviews, the little that he do, like he said, fuck the radio. Like he said that. He got mad because Hot 97 wouldn't let him hang Jay-Z on the stage. And that's when he went on that fuck the radio. He's not doing no more radio joints. He said that. He said, I'm not doing no radio shit.
So we taking it back to there?
But that's what he said. But you said, say it. I'm telling you, he said it. But when you don't listen to Wu, when you don't follow Nas, you can't be speaking on it. I know this stuff, fam. He said it.
So, fam, your voice. Nas is still a rapper. Nori is not a rapper. Nori can rap. You get what I'm saying? Nas is still in the game as a rapper.
Did you see?
You feel me?
Did you see the Joe Budden the Joe Budden episode where Royce the 5'9" was on there, and he said he wanted to get to the level of comfortability of Nas. Nas is comfortable; he can do what he wants, and nobody can all agree on his music. But he is so comfortable and happy. A lot of artists strive for that. He's not. He don't care. He does not care that you don't think he doesn't have a hit. He's happy. I'm going to put out the Lost Tape too.
Trash is trash.
Says you who don't listen to. Oh wow, you don't listen to him.
Nah, bro. Y'all all have said the Lost Tape is trash.
But
y'all all have said the
Jay,
new shit was trash.
Your favorite Nas album is Stillmatic, fam. You cannot talk about Nas or what you don't like. It don't stick.
Damn.
It don't stick.
Because my favorite album isn't what everybody says my favorite album is.
You don't like Illmatic.
I can't speak on Nas.
That's cool though. I mean, but you do think that's better than his previous work though, which is kind of crazy.
It's just crazy. I think not
that it's your favorite, but you think it's better than the other one, right?
Because sometimes
I like the production on Stillmatic.
Right, that's cool.
I am production better than all of his albums, but that don't mean it's better than all his albums.
Look, right? Reasonable Doubt, right? I think people can agree that's a classic album, right? If you don't like it or whatever, you can agree that that's a classic piece of work. If somebody says, I think Reasonable Doubt is trash, it kind of goes from somebody's opinion to, it's like sometimes an opinion can be wrong.
So I'm hating?
It's not hating. It's just you're
how can your opinion be wrong? There's literally no justification. There's nothing to say. This album is this or that album is that. It's all opinionated. It's all how we feel. Numbers, okay, cool. It outsold or it did this or it did that. But an opinion can't be wrong.
Yeah, it can.
Unless there's facts behind it.
Yeah,
if there's facts to prove to prove your opinion wrong, then it can be wrong.
No,
then it can correct it.
When you
is there hardcore facts to say whatever y'all saying Nas' best album is better than Stillmatic?
What'd you say? Say it again.
What did I say? I Am.
No.
Illmatic.
I say that's my favorite album. I don't think
is there factual evidence stating that Illmatic is the best album Nas has?
Yeah, lyrically. Production. That's a fact. There is no lyrical.
That's all opinionated. That's all your opinion. There's nothing to measure the fact of it being his greatest album. It's nothing. Everything. Music is opinionated.
Anybody but Jay.
Yo, you ask anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody.
Masses doesn't mean it's facts.
I'm just telling you.
Masses doesn't mean it's facts.
Let me get this out real quick, young man, because it's got to be my time and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, number one, I just wanted to say that I just reached out to Iron Mike, and I don't know why I did this because I don't know how Jay is a DJ, but I just linked up with some DJ lessons for his boy and all that, you know what I'm saying? I got 4 hours slot on Saturday. So I'm about to start getting DJ, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Not paying back the fee when I act. You know what I'm saying? Tired of niggas want to take other niggas' request names.
Hey, you gonna have the shortest DJ career if you go in there playing Max B.
So listen, you know what I mean? I already know how to DJ a little bit, you know what I'm saying, from back in the day when my boy Silk used to have turntables. Free Silk, too. Shout out to my boy Silk. Free Silk. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I need something to do with my time and shit, you know what I mean? So I just linked up with Iron Mike. Actually inbox me right now and shit. He shooting me the free program or something. And
before you go, somebody asked me a question, and they said, "Who was the better third man, Jim Jones, Sheik, or Young Buck?"
Jim Jones. Jim Jones flourished.
I'm going to go with.
And I
know you hate it, but this is a clear.
Jim Jones.
Answer.
No thought.
Niggas gonna say Jones though. Niggas gonna say Jones.
Jim
man.
Jones.
That's the right answer.
It is the right answer, but I'm going to say Sheik, man.
Why?
I can't. I'm not gonna. I'm even though Jim Jones is the correct answer.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to take the wrong answer for this one, yo.
Because we're not talking about who we like personally. We're just talking about like who flourished more.
Oh yeah, clearly Jim Jones. He was the executive at fucking Warner Brothers for crying out loud. Like
he's not who I like more though.
Nah, I mean, but fuck Jim Jones. It's always fuck Jim Jones. Even if Mac still like him, fuck Jim Jones. And
wow.
That's not because you know I lived in Harlem, bro, and I heard little stories from niggas in Harlem about this nigga. Like it ain't just stories that Max was saying on Cocaine City and shit like that. It's other shit that I'm not gonna say out loud on the podcast, brothers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me, Barz and Shotz right now. But
shout out to the podcast brothers.
Shout out to them and shit. I was trying to battle. I was trying to battle with niggas from the podcast brothers, but they were scared and shit. You know what I mean? Like we ain't gonna say no names and shit.
Wow, it wasn't Killer Fresco, so
I want to smoke bad, but niggas,
it wasn't Killer K and Fresco, so
I don't know, man. Like I don't know, man.
I don't know what you niggas talking about.
Floor. Bro, why you don't want to smoke, baby?
I don't know what you. And we supposed to be battling other podcasts, fam. What you want to battle in house?
You is another podcast, bro. This is what I'm saying. See, you're not looking at the big picture, man.
You is another podcast.
I'm not even about to talk on here, man. But you're not even looking at the big picture right now, man. Don't talk that shit. Who started it? Who did it?
Who started what?
Yeah, where's the battle supposed to be?
Them niggas started that. They started the conversation, but nobody actually went through with it. So my thing is,
that was some guys from, I forgot where they from, but they want to start a playlist battle. So I got to get with them to see.
We'll smoke them.
All right, then let's do that as a unit, not battle each other. I gotta hear him.
I was just saying let's battle. First of all, I was saying that because you had me mad talking about some other shit.
What, RZA? RZA?
No, I don't know what it was. Yeah. I was just mad. I was mad, but then I'm just like, bro, this is a good idea. Like this, we could start some smoke. Like this, we could start some shit. Like you feel me? Like get on our 50 Cent shit. Like this, you feel me? Like
because my train of thinking is Jarrell makes playlists every day, so why not battle the playlist guy? I don't make playlists.
Oh nah, I don't want to smoke with Jarrell. He's 40 plus. He's a little over 40, and bitch, his I mean, when he was graduating high school, bitch, we was still, I mean. Well, I probably was still as tighty.
So you want an easy Vic. You're not about to come up off me.
Easy, bro. Is you flawed, dog? You ain't. Oh, so you feel like you a pushover then? So that's what you're saying?
No, but I'm thinking if that's not something that I do, like I can see.
Jarrell don't want the smoke, man, because he know how I got no. Like,
I don't think Jarrell. Flaw, do you have playlists on your phone that
he don't want to smoke, man?
No,
let me stop.
That's what I'm saying. I never created a playlist, fam.
So you taking a RZA approach. I don't know how IG works, and I can't read the comments.
Jay, I still listen to albums, fam. I'm not smart enough to take my favorite
albums, bro.
I'm not smart enough to take my favorite songs. I don't do that. I need to do that. I keep forgetting to do that.
Wow. How are you a Gemini?
Well, you know, other things.
He had no answer.
The title of this episode is "How Are You?"
That caught you off guard with that shit.
The title of this episode.
But we got to find out who them dudes is, man. And we got to start this shit off, man, because I need niggas to be talking about Barz shots like they talk about the other.
I will say that Ant saved Jay from a thrashing because we was going somewhere. But we can continue that another time. We already 90 minutes in. I know Ant got to go.
What happened? I saved you from a thrashing.
Yeah. Illmatic is a classic. And if you don't like that,
oh yeah,
we ain't finished that. Won. We can finish that another time though.
Yeah.
But y'all ready to get up out of here?
Yeah. I guess because what the masters say that masters go.
It's just period.
Just like there's no such thing as goat to me.
A goat?
That's because you really don't feel the boom bap era, yo. That kind of you don't gravitate toward that at all.
And Jay, you. I'm trying to figure out the word. Trying to think of the word. But being different is your thing. Like there's no goat to you. There's no best to you.
Different.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But that's different.
It's different. We can't have
being different.
Jay, we can't have a conversation with you, Jay. Jay, we talk about the IG battle. You can't do features. You're the only one that says that. We talk about somebody's catalog. You're the only one that disagrees on what album in order that they should be. You turned off DJ Premier versus RZA, a hip hop battle and you're a goddamn DJ. How were you a DJ? You turned off a hip hop battle because it bored you. You play by different rules, pal. You know it and you love it.
Like, hold on. Don't call him pal though.
Nah, he's pal. Jay,
He pal right
we
now.
respect you, but Jay,
My era.
but Jay, we
That
respect
is
you.
not my era.
Jay,
That is not my era.
What's not
Illmatic,
your era, bro?
Illmatic is
Hold on,
not
what's
my
not your
era.
era?
Huh?
Illmatic,
DJ, what's not your era?
Like Premier, like that's not like that. Wasn't like half of
All right,
the shit
listen,
that
bro.
they play, I've
Me,
never
you, and
heard
Flaw are the
before.
same age, bro. Me,
Yeah,
you, and Flaw
I
are
don't really
36
get how
years
that's
old.
yeah.
Like, when
feel
you
me?
start listening to music.
Here's my whole thing. Half them shits that they play, I've never heard before.
Me too. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Especially Premier, especially Premier. Them KRS, that KRS One joint he played, I never heard that ever.
When did you start listening to hip hop then? That's all.
2001.
Because obviously it seemed like they started listening to rap before you did. That's all.
It's really, like I said, mixtapes. Like, if it was on a mixtape, I heard it. I can't point out one mixtape that I heard that Guru was on. I know Guru tracks. I get it. If I was to take place of one of them, it would have just been different songs that I played. Okay,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Perfect. So hold on. Forget about mixtapes. When did you start listening to like mainstream rap music?
I think he told us his first album was like The Locks, right?
The first album I bought myself was NRA.
Okay.
Well,
That's
I
98.
remember-
That's 98.
I remember.
When did you buy it though? But when did you buy it? Did you buy it in
I
98?
pre-ordered it.
Okay.
The same goodie was in the mall. I pre-ordered it.
So if that's the only, you gotta think about like if you haven't bought, if Nori was your first album, you started late as hell when it came to listening to rap music. That's all.
No.
The difference between
First album I bought. Like I said, I remember having the nice and smooth cassette tape. I remember Helter Skelter. I remember Boot Camp Clip. I remember Mob Era. I remember that. I told y'all I don't like old school hip hop.
Yeah.
But I mean, but you really didn't listen
to
to
me.
it. You don't seem like you liked it.
KRS One. I like some songs, but I will never go into a deep conversation about.
I get it, bro. I get it. I understand that.
Even Nas. I didn't hear Illmatic until I was older. You get what I'm saying? My upbringing was more Locks, Mobb Deep. You get what I'm saying? More Locks, Mobb Deep.
So my thing is this: if you can appreciate Illmatic and you didn't hear Illmatic until you were older, how you don't understand that Illmatic is like
I was
better?
just about to go there. By you being older, you should be able to understand it more.
I went back and listened to it. I like it. Will I ever go back and like, damn, let me listen to Illmatic again? No. I will listen to Stillmatic again. I can go back and listen to Stillmatic.
I understand it, bro.
But will I go back and listen to Illmatic? No. It's some dope shit on there. It's the same thing like Reasonable Doubt. It's some dope shit on Reasonable Doubt.
But you're going to the Blueprint. But you're going to Black Album. You're going to the Black Album.
I'll go to Black Album. I even go to In My Lifetime, Volume 1. I'll go to the shit he did.
Hold on. So do you like any albums like in the mid 90s at all?
I like Reasonable Doubt. To me,
it sounded like you dope, yo.
To me, Reasonable Doubt is better than Illmatic.
No, but I'm saying, do you like any of those albums better than the albums that came out in the 2000s?
Yes.
Like Meth first album, Cow Joint.
Okay.
Yes.
When the Red Man joint, what's that? Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the Lost Boys.
Yeah, I have to. When it comes to Jay, you have to ask questions, or you really won't know the answer. You can't just assume.
I got
like
one
you
question.
Fucking with Renee?
Like
you
it might
with Renee?
like,
I know you fuck with Renee.
It might sound like dumb questions. It I might like the questions that I'll ask Jay might sound like stupid questions, or I'm trying to I don't know, try to stun him on some hip hop. But I have to ask him those questions just because of how he grew up. That's just everybody's different.
Yeah, so like I said, I can listen to Illmatic. I'm not saying that it's trash. I'm just saying if you told me to pick these albums between these artists, What can you listen to front to back?
Okay, I get you. What can you listen to? Okay,
But listen,
It don't matter.
but listen.
But you also have to know that the majority of the people that know Nas and actually know hip hop strongly disagree with you, though.
That's cool.
Okay,
And
that's all. That's
the
all.
So you're gonna get a lot of you're gonna get a lot of people like looking at you sideways or saying certain shit. Like,
that's all.
so you gotta expect it, bro. You have to expect it.
That is your right. But my whole thing is facts. Just because mass or majority of people say it doesn't make it facts.
Right.
You're
right. No, you're right. I give
it. It makes it the popular opinion.
Yeah, that's why when you was talking, you and Flaw was, arguing, whatever. That's why I actually agree. Like, even if it is an unpopular opinion or a very, very popular opinion, that does not make it a fact at all.
Yeah, like when I said the other week that 2 Chainz was the down south J Hood. Like,
yeah, that's obviously not a fact.
Everybody agrees with that. Like, you feel me? It's only a select few people that don't agree with that.
You're the only person. You're the only person that feels that way.
Yeah, you're the big J when it comes to 2 Chainz.
For me,
my fault.
For me, 2 things.
But
right?
Flaw is not going to attack me and say that I purposely want to be different.
Jay.
That's just how I feel. You're the content creator.
Jay.
I'm speaking my truth.
Jay.
Flaw, you speak just to create content.
No, Jay. I'm dead ass. Jay. I'm dead ass, Jay. If you didn't grow up on Illmatic, and anybody but you, and like the majority, if you put Illmatic in front of somebody, right, with an ear for hip hop, and you play them Illmatic, they'll go, "Oh shit, that's fire." You're the only one that's just like, well, that wasn't my era. You can play Illmatic at any time for people our age that are wanting to hear that, and if they listen to Illmatic, they'll get it. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
When you go,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Jay, you said it wasn't your era. You said that it wasn't.
I'm just saying it's not. I'm not going to go nuts. Yes, I'm a DJ. I know if I play tracks from Illmatic, I know what people like. My argument is just because the mass says it is something does not make it fact. It just makes it the popular opinion.
That's a cute argument.
So I do.
That's a cute argument. That's a cute argument that you'll win, but I know what I'm saying. When you go off numbers, if something is 80% right, of course it's not perfect, but that means that the 80% won. So when I say that it is what it is and it's facts, that's what I mean. Of course you're gonna have your people that don't think that Illmatic is dope. But if you could get around a bunch of hip hop artists, they'll have a conversation about Illmatic, and most people will tell you, for example, you don't hear nobody say nothing bad about Doggy Style, even though there's some people who don't like Doggy Style. But the consensus is Doggy Style is a classic. Chronic is a classic. Illmatic is a classic. Reasonable Doubt is a classic. And you're just going to have some that don't think otherwise. And they're going to get looked at funny, like Ant said. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Like with the 2 Chainz shit.
Nah, Ant, you on your own on that, fam. We not. Stop throwing that in there.
Nobody agree with the great one, dog. Like,
no.
Stop throwing that in there.
You gotta have a little more respect.
I went too far.
Yeah,
a little bit too far.
Nah, he bodied that Angel's getting pedicured, though. He bodied that. And then I did go back and listen to his album. And I'm not even gonna lie, the only joint I liked with him was the Ariana Grande joint. Like, that. Shout out to Big J. I thought about you, Big J. Shut up. With a guy on my kid. That's the only joint I liked on that. It was him and Ariana Grande
on that album, man.
Huh?
Some dope songs on that album.
I didn't say it was whack. I just said that's the only one I liked, and it kind of grabbed me. That's the only one that grabbed me. Let me not say it like. Let me say it grabbed me. I mean, I was in the lounge. I mean,
all right,
reminiscing on how the podcast used to be there and shit. You feel me?
Damn. Oh, let's get out of here, man. I said the goodbye shout outs like 20 minutes ago. Then we got in our bag again. I know Ant got to go. I know Ant got to go.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, yo. Well, let's get out of here, man. Peace out.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.